Dude. Hey, fun fact. Did you know Batman makes EDM when he's not
Batman?
when he's not no Batman, like a superhero Batman. He makes EDM when he's not fighting crime.
Bruce Wayne?
Robert Pattinson. I guess like during his downtime, like when he was shooting Batman, like he would go on his laptop and like he would be working on like ambient electronic music. So he spent a lot of time doing that, making like ambient.
I don't know if I'm
music.
comfortable to call Robert Pattinson Batman just yet.
Oh damn, you one of those?
I haven't seen the movie yet.
Oh well, I feel it.
So I don't know if he's Batman.
Oh okay, you're so okay. Reserving judgment.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't just give someone the Batman title. You can't say Batman and people just think Robert Pattinson, bro. Like you gotta earn that.
Have you felt like the actors that played Batman in the previous movies, they did the character justice, the role justice?
I don't really like Christian Bale too much. But Ben Affleck was dope. Yeah, they were all dope. But I don't know, Robert Pattinson, we'll see. We'll see what the fuck is up. This one looks really fucking intense. And I like that they put Catwoman in it, but I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna be. Is it Halle Berry? If it's not Halle Berry, I don't know how I feel about
it. Hey, the Catwoman was Halle Berry too, no?
That's also yeah. So I don't got a lot to live up to, you know. But that's just me. I'm judging it before I heard.
Who's your favorite superhero? Mine's for sure Spider-Man. The Tobey Maguire version, though.
The one that cries, I feel you. I don't even know, dog. I have no fucking idea who my favorite superhero is.
It's a lot of good ones.
I guess.
It's a pretty hard question.
Some bitches. Yeah, no, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
I was gonna try to fucking think of something.
All right, DC or Marvel? DC or Marvel?
I'm going DC all the well.
Why DC?
Because I like their animated shit.
Okay.
When it comes to animation, DC takes that shit all the fucking way.
All right.
When it comes to live action movies, though, obviously Marvel's killing it, bro. Like you can't hate on it. They're fucking killing it, bro. I'm gonna go Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
I just finished Mandalorian, dog. And
all
Boba
seasons?
Fett.
Both seasons?
And all of Boba Fett, dog.
Yeah, it's just wild, huh?
Hits me in the heart. And like I know right now, I don't want to give. Should I give spoilers? How long has it been out for? Boba Fett. All right, look. All I know is that Mandalorian left off with us thinking one thing, going into the Star Wars movie, but then Boba Fett left us thinking another thing. But I still believe there's more seasons of Boba Fett to come. So, like, I feel like that's still going to set us back to the original ending of The Mandalorian. Only my real people know what I'm talking about right now. I'm speaking in code, you feel me? I'm a fucking nerd. Fuck out of here.
Weird.
But
you know what I'm looking forward to? Hardwell coming back to Ultra Music Festival.
Bro, I don't think it's Hardwell.
Yeah, so there's been rumors happening, going around saying that they're having this like iconic electronic dance music artist close out day 3 of Ultra Music Festival, and a lot of people are speculating that it's gonna be Hardwell. I don't know, man. I think Hardwell might come back, and I've also seen tweets from artists from his label Revealed, even tweet like, "Oh yeah, like this year coming back." So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe this might be hinting like, oh, yeah, that Ultra Music Festival slot and Hardwell coming back might match out. But what are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I've heard that people have been saying Hardwell's going to be at Ultra. But, I mean, is that... When was the last Hardwell set that you remember? Iconic Hardwell set.
I think it was like 2017. That was the last like live set I saw, because I think that was his last year that he played, and so he called like retirement on that.
2017, and you want okay?
I think that was my last set that I saw.
Well, was it like a very big set at that time, like a super iconic?
Yeah, he had like from what I've noticed from live streams of Ultra Music Festival, the late sets are typically the ones people are like really anticipating for. and he always had like the late slots because they like to take a lot of use of the fireworks as well. So like the sets with the fireworks, that's what becomes more like entertaining for everyone. So yeah, it's definitely like a big set every time that Hardwell plays. Like,
But
all the
I'm
pressers.
asking you though, like in your opinion, was that last set like one of his iconic sets that you could say, oh yeah, this is one of the sets I'm gonna remember, or was it just another like, oh okay, this is a Hardwell
No,
set?
no,
Goodbye.
yeah, it's a Hardwell set, but it's not that year.
No, not that.
I think the year when he debuted the ID with Mac J called Countdown. Are you
Okay, yeah, I
ready?
remember. I remember.
Yeah, I think that year, 2014, if I'm not mistaken, or 2013, he dropped that ID, and I was like, oh, dude. And this is like around the time like
Big
Hardwell was
World,
one of
yeah.
my idols for sure. Like,
I remember that.
yeah, like I remember I had bought like I bought the fucking documentary of Hardwell like from Amazon, like for his like documentary and shit. I never got it though, because I guess it got like over what's it called, overdraft or some shit. Like you order it and then like it just like sells out and like backstocked. It's like backstock. There you go. So I never ended up getting it though, but yeah,
Damn.
Hardwell was like a big inspiration. Like
So
in
what
my
you're
earlier
saying
DJ
is
years.
Hardwell scammed you?
No,
Damn.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
Husky
that.
exposed his Hardwell.
I mean, it was on Amazon, so some of the blame's on Amazon. You know, them being the third party suppliers to consumers. So,
True.
but
Dude, I mean,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure you ended up streaming it somewhere, anyways.
You know what? I don't remember. I don't
Damn.
remember. I think I end up like watching it and I just like moved on to like other like
You
inspirations.
moved
at
on
the
to
time.
the Carnage doc. I feel you.
Carnage,
Super
Milo
shiny.
Notice. Remember Milo? Yeah, you know.
Oh,
Milo Notice.
I heard that they recently put out a doc, or maybe they released it on Netflix.
A documentary of what?
The Milo Notice documentary. I think it was recently released on.
Are you talking
Netflix,
about
I believe.
the duo?
Yeah, I think they
Nah.
released a doc about them or something like that.
Lying.
Nah,
The trap duo?
Yeah,
The ones that we saw at the board. Oh
yeah,
shit!
bro. I think
on
I seen
Netflix?
some people tweet about it. Let me verify this
Oh
just
my
to make
god,
sure.
dude!
But I'm almost positive.
All right, for sure. Yeah, well, you look for that, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I mean, that'd be dope to see Hardwell set. I'd like, I'd be surprised to see what he has to offer in 2022. You know,
He's been in retirement, for like 4 or 5 years. So I'm just wondering if he's been working on new music, and he's just gonna just give us like a whole ass Hardwell 2022 showcase. Damn, Hardwell Rhythm. I'm excited to see what new sounds he showcases if he does end up playing and performing UMF, because damn, I definitely want to tune in for that set. That's just like nostalgia, like all over again.
and that's what I'm saying. Do you think it would be? Okay, maybe I'm tripping, bro. I probably saw something else. I could have swore I seen that shit. Alright, maybe I'm tripping, bro. Twitter got me. I don't know.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Be
But
like that.
that'd be dope to see, right?
Yeah. I mean, it'd be dope for me to see as well, or for anyone that's been a fan of Hardwell, like when he was out there. I'm just curious to see what he would play. I'm pretty sure he'll play like a lot of his hits, maybe like VIPs. Yeah, you just never know nowadays with producers. I mean, for sure, like his matchups, his edit game was pretty good. Yeah, dude, that's crazy, bro. These rumors of Hardwell, and I guess like there was a lineup that got announced by UMF, and like one of the names is like kind of pixelated, but it has like the same. People are like doing like detective work, and they're like saying that the character space is like kind of like the same size of like the Hardwell character space. So like everyone's just trying to like make it real. Make it seem like it's hella believable about all the speculation.
What if it's
Hardwell's
Dead
correct.
Mouse?
Could be Dead Mouse. I actually haven't even seen the full lineup. But I know they're having like the typical like they would have.
No, that'd be dope. I don't know. Like, I just want to hear the music. Like, or like, would it be like a Tiesto set? Like,
That's what I'm curious too.
Hopefully, it's some new shit. Hopefully, we get some. If he's coming out of retirement to play fucking Ultra, let's see what the fuck is up, bro.
Let me ask you something. Someone like Hardwell, that's typically more in the progressive, like big room side of dance music. How would you feel if he were to come out and like drop like some new Hardwell dubstep or new Hardwell, uh, like house music, like the house music that we're hearing nowadays.
I could see Hardwell moving in the direction of um hmm more house. I don't see him moving into a like dubstep area or anything like that. I would see him just move to another section of house.
Word, all right.
The
I mean, no, that
closest,
makes more sense for sure.
yeah, I think I would even jump off the ledge to say like some sort of bass house, but even that's going too far because he like his shit's more progressive and upbeat and type shit, you know. But then he also had the big room fucking influence where it was dum dum that like you know. So where does
Spaceman.
that translate to house? You know.
Word, yeah.
And I'm thinking maybe in like a joyride area, he could go that direction. He's from Sweden. Like, where does he live now? Like, what's around him that's influencing him? You know, so I don't know, bro. I have no idea, but it would be like, yeah, it would be. I'm pretty sure if people are speculating that it's fucking Hardwell, so many people are gonna tune in to see what the fuck is up.
I believe it, bro. Yeah, we're gonna have to find out. Ultra Miami festival days for sure. Also, too, Daft Punk's coming back as well.
That's what I was about to say. Speaking of comebacks, if they come back to perform, so let me. They just retired of making music.
Dad retired from everything. Like we're done. But
All right, so this is gonna be like artists don't retire, bro. Artists don't retire. That's some bullshit. Marketing. I guess it could be seen as marketing. Some people do that shit for marketing.
they can do that, yeah, for sure. Just to be like, oh damn, like we're never gonna. Oh, you know what they might also do too? They might even do that as like to market like as much as they can of their songs. Like, oh, like we're not gonna hear any more of these songs. So around that time they announced like their whole like, oh, we're leaving, we're done type. Like
That was the
people are just
shortest retirement I've ever seen.
yeah, people are just running up those streams like, oh damn, we're never gonna like.
And they
hear
even
it
put out
anymore.
a remixed version, a remastered version of like their latest hits type shit.
Yeah, we're
So I'm
distributing
like,
vinyls and
yeah, and they put it on streaming platforms and shit, like all packaged nice and shit, which is really cool. Now you have a playlist curated by them, pretty much. Um, but why?
people are saying that they're gonna do a comeback tour. People are saying that they're just like maybe just giving hints that
That'd be cool. I mean,
that's what they're saying, dude.
I
That's
think
crazy.
it's like a couple years too soon for a comeback tour. Why don't you?
It's been
Why
a
don't you
year.
just make
It's
some?
been a year, right?
Yeah,
It's
like
it's
I
kind
don't.
of short.
I mean, when's the last time they put out an original though? Like,
That is a good question. I think didn't they do a single with like? Well, there was one with
With
the
The
weekend.
Weeknd?
Yeah, there was one with the
Yeah.
weekend. Wasn't it on Starboy? I don't remember. Fuck. One with the
so
weekend.
not too long ago, pretty much, right? Like
It was like 2015, 2016, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe a more recent.
2013. No, maybe it was
You can look up
2013.
Daft Punk's discography.
Was it Get Lucky in 2013? No,
I remember, dude. I remember our coach would always be bumping that shit as we were training. Just play the Daft Punk album, Parsons.
Oh,
True.
I was like train.
Yeah.
When you said that, I think soccer, and I was like,
No,
I
true.
would never play that shit. What?
No, but you know.
Parsons, you right,
Yeah.
you right, you right. You would play it.
Yeah, we were training. You know, we were doing sports and shit. So yeah, he would always play the
It's so
Daft Punk.
embarrassing to call that training, bro, compared to what we did for training. You know?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah, bro. So, potential comeback tour.
That's
from Daft
dope.
Punk.
I mean, honestly, you
Maybe
cannot
new
want
music.
more Daft Punk. You feel me? You cannot hate on it. I'm just saying, like, this would have had more of an impact if they would have waited, like,
A little
maybe
longer.
like a little 5 more years, bro.
Five
Like,
more years. Okay.
Like we don't need it this year, bro. There's a lot of shit going on, bro. We don't. I mean, maybe we need Daft Punk music to one more time this bitch. You feel me? But or around the world. I don't know. You know what? You know who we need to come back from? Sydney Sampson, bro.
Sydney Sampson.
Yeah, that's what we need to fucking come back
Word.
from. Where you at, fam? Where you at? I started
Hey,
this Dutch house shit. Is this
Blend
motherfucking
needs
thing?
True.
True. That's what I'm saying, bro.
No, you gotta say it. Say it one more time, dude.
No, the real one's caught it. The real one's caught it.
True,
The real one's
true,
got
bro.
it.
Alright, cool. But
That's what we need to come back from,
Damn.
bro.
Blend,
Afrojack, bro. Like
DJ Chucky.
Afrojack's still out here, no?
Yeah, he's in the game, bro. Like he's still out here for sure. Yeah, dude. I remember his mashup game just always being on point. Well, all those festival DJs like Hardwell, like they just
Man, they were
have
doing
that
them
shit.
live. Though,
Yeah, they were
too.
doing them live as well. It wasn't on some like pre-made shit. How mostly nowadays, especially like dubstep, I've noticed a lot of dubstep parties like
It's all
a lot of that shit's
pre-mixed.
pre-made, so that way they
Yeah.
can have more room to do like other stuff and like to each their own, right? But you have more control when you actually have the individual tracks and you're able to like fuck around with that individual stuff and like do more creative things live.
Who was it? The first one that it was a big house producer or big room producer. That's what Hardwell's coming back with some big house, homie.
Some big house.
Some big house. I don't know
Big
what that
house?
sounds like, but he's coming out with big house.
house.
Big house, fam. That sounds fire. Big house.
Big house.
But anyways, fuck. I know you're gonna remember who was the first one to do this, but I can't remember the song. And it was during a big room set
Sandro Silva.
that used the pitch bend to make the or I don't know. Fuck, I don't know what song it was, but they used the pitch bend to make another song, or the pitch on the CDJ to make another song. I think they had looped something, and then they'd move it like up and down. I know you've seen it before. And who was the one that looped a section of the song and then started doing that shit with the pitch bend?
It's a video, huh?
Uh-huh.
I forgot who
and they
it
did it
was.
live at
Yeah,
a big
yeah,
ass
yeah, yeah.
festival. Fuck.
Or there's other. I don't know. There's. Are you talking about another video where it's like the dun 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 dun?
No, that's a different one. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
'Cause I saw
different.
another video.
That's a hip hop one, I think. But the first one you
Yeah.
said, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Fuck. I think people are probably screaming.
Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of videos like that.
But yeah, but I remember first seeing it live at like a big room producer doing that shit. And I was like, oh shit. But now you see people just making it in their Ableton or something and then playing it out, which still sounds cool, but actually seeing someone do that shit live just gives a different effect to it. I think, yeah, definitely.
Speaking of live, Daft Punk also went on Twitch and they was streaming like one of their 1997 sets. And I tuned in for like maybe 2-3 minutes, and they're playing a version of Around the World that I haven't heard. Like it was like a very different version of Around the World. Like it wasn't as like the one that you hear like when you search it up on your streaming app, and like it's that version. Like when you tuned into the stream, you heard the track. Like it was definitely a different version. Like it may be a version that hasn't even came out yet, so they were still kind of like trying it out. And that was pretty cool about that stream. It was a throwback. It was a set that they had done back at one of their tour stops in LA. Forgot the venue, the Mayan Theater, Theater. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And obviously they're not being very transparent with it, with like what's like the real motive behind like this whole like random posting.
Money.
Not only just money, but
Bro, look, if you're coming out with vinyls, it's definitely a money grab.
Oh no, I mean,
like you want money from it, obviously. Yeah, it's cool memorabilia, but you only sell vinyls to get money. And like honestly, like greatest hit albums don't really do good for resale value, you know. So it's like it only benefits really the artist, you know.
mhm.
Like the best vinyls that are resale vinyls are original albums, you know. So giving us a greatest hits album
hits, right.
is cool, you know, but like it's nothing that people like are gonna be like, yeah, there's some cool memorabilia. It's just some cool shit.
Because not only that, like the greatest, like when you think about like a montage of songs packaged like that, you think it also almost like an album, and an album has like a narrative, a storytelling, and the greatest hits maybe a
Doesn't
lot
have
of those
that
songs don't have like this. They're not on the same page.
cohesiveness.
Yeah, there you go. So I feel you on that. Where an original album that has a much more deeper meaning than just like what you hear, like has more of a resale value than
When I think of
hits, you know?
greatest hits, I just think of sleeping on the couch late at night and then being woke up by the TV, and it's just some fucking old ass music being played, and it's just like a commercial for like the greatest hits of some weird
Okay.
ass band, and that's what I think of greatest hits album, like a fucking commercial. But yeah, I mean, it's cool though. Like I'd I'd have it in my collection, but that's just me, I guess. But I'd rather have a full Daft Punk, an actual album type shit. So, but speaking about iconic legends, you told me about the Avicii Museum.
Oh yeah. Just today, bro. The museum got inaugurated in Stockholm, which is the capital of Sweden. So they're gonna be opening that up to the public tomorrow, the 26th, I believe, because we're the 20. It's
That's
25th
fucking
today.
lit. Yeah, today's whatever recording is 25th.
Yeah, and so it's like it's an experience where it walks you through like the live of I'm sorry, freaking pretty much the whole story, the whole life behind Avicii from like when he was small up until like like he like, got away from music and everything, and yeah, dude, I want to go visit that shit. That's it looks pretty tight.
That'd be dope.
I like how they made a museum for Avicii because he had an impact on the culture. You know, he definitely had a big impact, especially in radio, especially in the United States, for sure. Like,
I'm pretty sure out there too in Sweden, bro.
no,
Like,
no facts.
who's there? Who's another big Swedish star that you know? Off the
Bat, nah, no one.
Avicii.
Avicii, yeah,
Avicii,
levels,
so, yeah.
levels, bro.
Like imagine someone from Moreno Valley got to an Avicii level, bro. Statues, 10 museums
Statues?
in this bitch, fam. What you mean? For sure.
No,
That
honestly,
M mountain won't be the M mountain no more. It'll be
the
whoever is
Venus Mountain, the Zion-Don
It'll
Mountain.
be the H mountain or the Z mountain, you know, whatever the
Mm.
fuck the name starts with. But yeah, nah, Sweden's taking one. Cause think about it, Sweden's like the size of California, maybe. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm big tripping. I don't know my geography like that. But if I had to guess, it'd be no bigger than a Texas or California. I don't think.
All right.
Now I'm probably right. Fuck that. I'm probably right. I know my shit. But yeah. So that would be cool. Like, I mean, that is dope that they're opening that shit for Avicii. He's done a lot. How many people has fucking sampled that? Oh, I get a good feeling.
No, it's a
Yeah.
big deal. He's a big deal in Sweden because, like, when like today when they inaugurated it, like everybody was there to like the king and queen of like, I think they have like their own like
They have a
prince.
monarchy out there.
I think they
bro?
have that's what I had seen. I don't know, but they had like one of those like King Harry like type status people like there. So it was like it's a big deal. Like that's real dope. Like as a music artist to have that impact, especially like where you're from, and then they make a museum about like your life and. Yeah, I want to go. I want to go check that shit out because, yeah, I definitely want to learn more about Avicii and like when he was young up until like he started, making music, and then up until then, yeah, man. Rest in peace, Avicii.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
the
I remember.
GOAT.
I remember levels like forever.
I might go get a tattoo of his fucking logo tomorrow.
That's tight.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to a tattoo place with some homies, so we'll see what's up. I don't know. They might bitch out because none of them have tattoos. I don't think. No, one of them has tattoos, but my other homies don't. So I don't know if they're gonna go through with it or not.
Oh damn! So
But
you
if
think
they
it might
don't,
be?
yeah, if they don't, I'm getting something. So
Oh, so it don't matter. Like you're gonna get something
yeah, I
regardless.
get something small.
Alright.
I mean, like I said, that Avicii logo is pretty small. I'll put it right here. That's
Alright.
cool. That'd be perfect, right? In between the fucking
Mhm.
barcode and the little hourglass. That'd be dope.
Did you get a barcode to the Avicii levels? Like to stream Avicii levels?
Oh, the waveform.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've seen the shit where people put like waveforms and like if you scan it, like they'll play the music. Type
Oh
shit.
right, yeah, that's tight.
That'd be dope. But I wouldn't do it. I don't want a waveform on my fucking arm. I guess. I don't know this bar. Yeah.
So is that
I'm
what
not
you're
getting
thinking
into
right
it.
now for tomorrow's in Avicii? Like that's one of your
Avicii,
options.
yeah, and then whatever they want to do. I mean, it's off. Like, there's 4 of us. I think gonna get a tattoo. So, whatever they all agree on, I'm down with. I mean, tattoos are
And
tattoos.
the rest, they have not gotten a tattoo. Like that's their first time. Most of them.
Nah, David and Daniel, they don't have tattoos.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but homegirl Genesis has one. So
Word.
just one small one. But yeah, I'm the only one you added up out here, fam.
Word. If you had a DJ, if you had to tattoo a DJ's name on your
I wouldn't.
body, nah. If you had to though,
If I had to,
like yeah,
mine.
here. Borgor, you wouldn't tattoo Borgor.
Nah, mine. Zion-Don, dog.
Zion-Don, there you go.
Yeah. What? I'm not tattooing no dude, no female's name on me. What? Maybe my mom's one day, but nah, like what? Nah. I don't-
On Twitter, I've seen people that attend shows or like are big fans of Illenium. Like they'll tattoo Illenium on their body.
I can see a logo.
Especially men. Too.
I can see a logo, but not the name Millennium.
Okay. Now
feel
they'll get
me?
the name.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing the name.
Oh, word. Okay.
I'm not, what? That's like a form of like idolization, I think, right?
No, for sure.
I don't really idolize no one, bro, because at the same time, I feel like everyone's also like a peer of mine. You know, that's how I look at everyone. Like, yeah, like I love listening to your art. Just because I love listening to you, like your story type shit. I don't idolize people like that. Like I don't know them personally. I just know their art.
Just their
type
music,
shit.
yeah, or the craft, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So there's no way for me to be like, you're worth something enough to put on my. Yeah, nah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I fuck with your art heavy, and I love your story type shit, but that's it.
Hey, but if anything, Zion-Don though, you feel me?
Yeah, I'm down. Don, Zion. Loki, I don't know if I told you why I had the name Zion in it. My favorite name or my favorite song ever is like To Zion by Lauryn Hill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like the name Zion. The whole story, that whole song is about a story. It's a story about her like having a child or naming it Zion and stuff like that. But like if you look up the name Zion, it means like a chosen one type shit.
Oh,
but yeah,
right.
but I love that song, and that's probably like one of my number one songs of all time. So yeah, I had to put that shit in my name. For sure, for sure.
Nice. All right. So there you have it right there, Lose the Tempo. The actual origin of Zion-Don.
True. I kind of touched on it a little bit before, but not really like that. But yeah, that's dope. Avicii's out here living forever on in the culture. Forever on in the culture.
Yeah.
Speaking about the culture, Ghastly. Did you see his like rant that he went on?
The one that he did recently?
Mm-hmm.
About like how it's not like the industry standard of like creating music hasn't been fun because of like
quotas you kind of have to meet and
word.
shit. And what people like terminology when making music that he heard. Did you see? I'm pretty sure you seen that specific part when he said specifically someone told him to make the song more Tik-Tok-y. I want to touch on that. What do you think of that? If someone were to like you're producing with someone, and they're like, "Hey, bro,"
it's an obvious collaboration, right?
Yeah, like you're working with like a vocalist or something like that, and you're like, they're like, "Hey, bro, can you kind of make it more Tik-Tok-y?" What the fuck does that mean to you?
Off the bat, make it more catchy.
Catchy?
Like set it up to make it more catchy. Like in this case, if I'm working with like a vocalist,
so poppy.
Yeah, make it poppy. Make it like TikTok-y.
So TikTok is pop.
Make it viral sounding.
What's like viral sounding, bro?
I don't know. Like going back to catchy. Like I don't know. Like
can you give me an example of catchy then?
I'm not really on TikTok like that, so I can't really tell you like exactly like catchy. Well, I mean, it's like, it could be like a real dope like synth loop. That's like in a nice pattern, and and in that pattern, it's kind of like makes it like.
Give me an example, like a song example that that you said
So
catchy,
like,
TikTok-y.
so like the
Give me a TikTok-y song.
the talk dirty to me, like, you know, just like little instances like that, like in a track, like.
So that's
I don't know. It's
TikTok-y.
subjective. Like, I don't know. Like, I think is that I'm not really on TikTok like that, so I can't really like give you a qualified answer as to what I'm trying to like interpret what TikTok is. You know, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. I just think catchy.
You think catchy? So
Like, I don't know. Make it to where like people can make a dance challenge out of it. Like, to
make
be
it
blunt,
dancey.
make it you know, get something going to where like we can get people to like share it and like make it go viral. Like, that's what comes off of my mind when when someone like say some shit like that or catchy. I don't know. I don't know what that means actually. That's just like my take on that. Like, if someone were to ask me, "Hey, bro, I need this more TikTok-y," I probably would have asked them like, "Oh, well, what do you mean?" Like, honestly, that's something that I would say. Oh, well, what do you mean more TikTok-y? Just because, like what I said earlier, not really on TikTok as much. So I want to get a good firm understanding because there's a lot of things that in TikTok that you hear music, and there's certain factors that make it TikTok-y.
So do you think "Do It To It" was TikTok-y?
If we're going back to that term of where like that person had asked, make something TikTok-y. If I were to say "A craze do it to it TikTok-y," I would say from what I believe, yeah. Just because like how many people have like shared it through TikTok. Because that's why they're using the term like TikTok-y.
But you just said you're not on TikTok.
No, but I follow like A Craze on his Instagram, and he shared that like millions of people like are sharing his song on TikTok. Like, he's posted it on his Instagram. That's how I know that, to be honest. So that's the only reason why I would say a song like his is like TikTok-y, because I guess he's gotten like more than 3+ million clips of people like sharing that song. So
yeah,
I
so
mean,
you say like that song would be TikTok-y. Let me think of another example.
I just go off the base of like how many people are using that.
So pop,
for
it has to be mainstream, basically.
Yeah,
is what is kind of what you're getting. It has to be like mainstream.
Yeah.
So when someone says make something more TikTok-y, you're basically asking someone to step into the realm of mainstream, right?
Make it more radio. Yeah, make it more radio. Pretty much, like, just make it plain and simple, because the radio gonna play. You know. Yeah, just make it.
Do you think radio music is good music?
Not all the time.
Not all
most of the time. Not all the time. I mean, sometimes radio stations do end up receiving tracks that are like, okay, like they actually did a good job curating like this week and getting these demos and playing out these demos and shit. I mean, they sometimes do a good job.
So you don't think? Well, what do you?
Like, I'll give you an example. Like, the radio right now has been playing The Weeknd's new album. I think that I like The Weeknd's new album. I like his new music, and I personally think, and it's subjective, right? I think that's good music. Like the new The Weeknd album. Radios have been pushing that. Just because, like, whenever I'm not using my phone.
But okay, so the radio plays popular music, mainstream music, right? That's obviously good music, right? So like when someone says, "Can you make it more TikTok-y?" and we're gonna base it off of radio term, they're saying make it more mainstream, right? They're saying make it mainstream. Make what you're trying to produce or trying to image into the mainstream aspect, right? That's what I see, because
that makes sense.
You know, like, if we're going off of radio, and radio plays good music, I think if it's on the radio, it's a good fucking song, because they're not gonna play a song that's not good. You won't go to a radio station and hear a song that's not good. You might not like it, but it's on there for a reason,
right?
You know, because there's no, like, the radios are signed to fucking labels, have all these label deals. The DJs have to sign. They have to play a certain amount of songs. They have a fucking list that they have to play. They have a list of songs that they have to play, on the radio. That's how radio works. And then maybe late night sets for the DJs, they'll be able to throw in a song they want to. But that's at this point in the game, that's very rare because every time slot of the radio is filled up. That's why there's fucking commercials all the fucking time. You're paying to get on the radio, right? So when you hear that shit, you got to make sure or when they put shit up there, they got to make sure people are fucking with it. So it's popular music. Mm-hmm. They're putting out good music. It's just popular.
Yep.
And with TikTok, when someone says make something more Tik-Tok-y, I think it's make it more mainstream, but also more appealable to the TikTok audience. And I think like that's probably where the disconnect when he heard that. Like you're not appealing. Like when people maybe say make it more TikTok-y, and I'm just seeing the devil's advocate of this, right? Of what he was going off on type shit. They're just saying, oh no, make it more appealable to TikTok. Make it more appealable to this demo, you know? Because if you think of EDM, maybe a Ghastly track, I don't necessarily think it's something I'd listen on TikTok or I'd hear on TikTok, you know? Definitely I'd be able to maybe feel like I could definitely see video montages of one of his songs, like Crank That with Mija type shit, you know? But I think it's called Crank That. Like that would be a cool TikTok song, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's just because it's more of an appealable song to that type of demographic, right? Mm-hmm. So I think that's one because you got to put things in the minds of like a fucking TikTok
curator, person that uses TikTok, right?
You know, at the same time they're creators. I guess you could say they're a low level form of creators, but like you know that's some bullshit. Like they're creators and they're trying to make a fucking art themselves, you know. Like TikTok is video editing and then just creating shit with music in the background. And if a fucking TikToker says, "Hey, bro, can you make it a little more TikTok-y?" I don't think you should take it offensive.
Nah, I don't think so either. And like to also add on to that, I feel like Ghastly was even like prideful in that situation. He was like, "Oh, what you mean? Like, fuck that. I'm not gonna." He probably might have like think of it like, "Oh, TikTok-y." Like, I don't make that kind of music. That like, you know, and I understand where he comes from because like
but he does.
But
he has,
yeah, like
is what you know, like for him just to like totally dismiss that. Like I understand it as an artist, just hearing that type of terminology at hand, like sometimes you're like, wait, what the fuck? Like, yeah, it's like but then at the same time, you gotta understand we're in 2022. You gotta understand the climate of where music is, where music pops off at, and then where these people are growing up in. People that were born with social media are now 18, 20, and all they know is social media type shit, you know? Mm-hmm. So when they like, and they don't know music aspect, music terminology and shit like that. So all they know is like, oh, make it more appealable to this platform, you know? Like if you're a hardcore fucking rhythm producer, sometimes heavy aggressive shit isn't gonna play well on TikTok.
And I was just about to say that the real reason why a lot of the artists that collaborate on music projects, songs become more TikTok-y because they're trying to do good. Because that's where the majority of a lot of people now are getting their music now from TikTok. They're going on TikTok. Yeah. They're seeing, oh look, this song, I'm liking this song. TikTok provides me with the name. Bet I'm adding it to my playlist. So I'm starting to see that pattern now where people are going on TikTok. They're coming across these like you know little video clips and they're like, oh shit, like I'm actually finding new music
song.
through
here. It's a catchy song.
Yeah, and going back to the point where like making more TikTok-y, sometimes like TikTok works in mysterious ways, you know? It just depends like the video content behind the TikTok, right? Because I'll give you an example. Yeah, like the one where like the guy's like skating on the skateboard.
Yeah, no.
Like would that song would have blown up if it was just like a video clip of like the ocean and waves just coming in, you feel me? But it was because that person that was on a skateboard, just like living his life, like all like looking all happy, like drinking on that cranberry.
Yeah,
like that's the thing that's kind of like it's not only that's what's kind of like
and at the same,
it's crazy, you know, like what the word TikTok means. Like it just means so many.
At the
things,
same
like,
time,
so
too, like this goes back to what we were talking about last week, bro. Like about bootlegs, bro. Like they're bootleg. You could tighten that shit on the bottom. Just you see the latch?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, just put it sideways. It should be straight.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So like when we said about bootlegs, bro, they're taking what you made and making their own spin on that shit. Like they're just trying to be creative at the same time. They're taking your song and try to visualizing it. So, and maybe having a TikToker in the creative process isn't the best like setting to create, But if you're trying to collab with a TikToker or someone of that type of that does that type of promotion and that's in that type of demographic, understand that that's what they're going to be accustomed to. That's the terminology that they're going to use. That's what they're going to say because that's that's the only way they know how to get it off. And fam, make it more TikTok-y, bro. Fuck out of here, dog. Why you have to go on this big ass rant? Like, and then what else did he say?
I just felt like when that happened to Ghastly and that situation was going on, I felt like Ghastly would have been like, oh, okay, well, if you want to make like the traditional musician, the traditional artist would have been like, okay, so you want to go in this direction of like collaboration, Not on some like, oh, I was trying to do a collaboration. This other person involved in this collaboration is asking me to do like this certain direction means that I want to do it. Like, nah. Like when you're doing collaboration, you got to know like you may have to sacrifice like whatever it is that you usually do on solo and like compromise, and that the person that you might be collaborating with might have they definitely might have a different idea of like how they want the track to come out. And like you said, they might come from them a demographic of like their big following is from TikTok or like they're popping on TikTok. And so they're trying to present that demographic or the product to the TikTok audience.
And they don't know how to say, oh, make a melody. Bro, some people don't even know what the fuck a melody means. Word, yeah. You feel me? Sure. No one's going to be like, oh, put a synth here, bro. Like,
word.
Singers could barely do that shit.
Most people, melody's like a friend. Like, oh, I might have a friend.
To some people, make it more TikTok-y is make a better melody, dog. You feel me?
Word. In translation, make this shit more. Yeah, okay.
Make a better, but and like.
So would you say a better melody is catchier? A catchier melody?
Maybe, but I mean, there's that whole old fucking video that everyone's seen that those old 4 chords. I think it was like A minor, F something. That make all the best songs because it's hella catchy. It's fucking science. It's not. You're not doing anything bad, but I get it. You want to make something different and you want to create art, then do that, bro. And if this is another topic that I did want to bring up too. The line between making amazing art and pushing the envelope and just being weird. Like, or just being off and just not being in tune with it, There's a very fine line between that. So like when you want to push the envelope, you could say, yeah, my shit's weird, but weird could sometimes be a very bad thing. In my ears, sometimes when people say, oh yeah, I have a weird sound, I sometimes misinterpret that as you don't know how to connect with like mainstream.
Okay.
Like you want to be different, but in the same way, like you still want to have that catch.
Be praised by the masses.
Yeah,
and but they're not looking for weird.
They're looking for pushing the envelope, not weird. They're looking for pushing the envelope. And at first, pushing the envelope sounds weird. But if you're just trying to be weird just to be weird,
it starts sounding repetitive.
And it doesn't connect, And like I think a lot of new producers fall into this where like maybe the production style isn't there yet, so they'll just say, oh yeah, my shit's weird. And they fall under that, but it's like, nah, keep going, push, it's weird, now push that envelope in your production and cultivate that weirdness.
It's kind of like a lot of those new producers, they get really comfortable with them claiming that, oh, this is just like weird, like this is my style, it's weird. So like they don't end up pushing that envelope because they just accepted their fate that whatever that style is,
It's weird.
It's weird, but they think it's so accepted, or I don't want to say accepted,
but like I said, like that's what I was saying. There's a fine line between pushing the envelope and just being weird.
No,
like
facts.
it's just being kind of weird, you know. And I'm not saying weird in bad way. Like maybe it's still gonna connect, but you're definitely not doing anything too different. Is what I'm trying to say. Like I brought up this in one of the podcasts. I brought up this term by this dude. Like you, and the term was basically just saying like you always want to be better than the person that did it before you, but at the same time push the envelope to be better. Like you want to work at being better, like and pushing the envelope, not work at just being different. Like you know, there's that part of this. Like everyone just needs to like see that you need to push the envelope, and that's why like. We got a lot. Well, I got a lot of shit. Not really a lot of shit, but there was a lot of discourse on when I said like, "Oh, you need to get the newest plugins, new this and that," right? But what I was getting at is there's people that are pushing the envelope and are doing that weird, and the way they do that is they stay up on game. They know what's new in this, and if you're not willing to play that game. Then
you'll be behind.
You're not pushing that envelope. These people are on it because they want to make their art the best art that they could fucking make.
It's getting more exciting.
They don't just want to use the tools that are around and just say, okay, I'm okay with it sounding like this. I'm just okay. The difference between good and great are in the details, and that's a quote by someone, I don't know who. But yeah, the difference between
Hardwell.
Good and great. Hardwell, bro. It's in the details. So like getting the best compressors, getting the best EQs, that's the little details. Automating all your fucking parameters in each fucking plugin. That's the details, you know? Like that's the difference between a virtual riot and someone that's just starting off type shit, you know? Like it's in the details, you know? And like that's what you're competing against the best at the end of the day, you know? So if you want your art to shine off, you got to make sure you're cultivating your art. And that goes into your artwork. You can't just be some basic artwork. You got to make it the best artwork. You got to make it, people are going to tell that I put time into the, you know? Because I could tell. Because I know when I do minimum work, so I could see when other people do minimum work. And I can see when people do fucking amazing work, and I'm aiming, you know, we're all aiming towards looking amazing type shit. And I get it. People start off somewhere. And you might even say like, oh, but I'm starting behind. I got to work this many jobs. All of us do too, you know, like we got to do it. But at the same time, save your money the same way. Like you save for something else, save for your artwork, save for all this shit. You feel me? Like, you gotta sacrifice, bro, to get ahead.
And even at work, eventually you level up. You feel me? You get promoted.
Exactly.
So it's like, what's the excuse with, you know,
there's
whatever,
no excuses.
passion
Don't make excuses,
trying to make
bro.
it, you know?
Like, and that's the thing. You shouldn't make. You could go through life either making excuses, or you could go through life saying, "Fuck the excuses. I'ma show them." You know, like
this is the results.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the results. And the thing is, you get better by failing and by trying, bro. Like along your failures, you're gonna learn. Oh shit, not doing that again. Oh shit.
Yeah.
And after like 20, maybe 30, maybe 100 of your failures,
maybe 1,000,
you'll get there. You feel me? So it's like, and you're gonna learn something every part of the way. So like. Back to the fucking fine line between good and weird. Like, just understand you gotta keep pushing your sound. You gotta keep cultivating what you're doing. Same thing with the Ghastly, bro. He fucking blew up for no reason. Like, went on that big rant. Like, I think he's one of the people that are set in his ways. Possibly, I don't know. I've never had a conversation with him, but from the Twitter rants I've seen, I think he's very just set on how things should be rather than taking a step back and looking at how things are and not appreciating how things are right now.
And taking advantage of how things are.
Yeah, and I think some people have that idea in their head that if I take advantage of the social scope right now or the climate right now, that I'm just being like everyone else. But like you're not, you're taking advantage of the situation that's in front of you type shit. And that's what all these other people are doing too, you know? They're taking advantage of all these platforms and shit. So why not? Like fucking your fucking game on or your song on that game.
Yeah.
How was that? How was that? Playing that shit for the first time, how was it?
I failed. I failed, but it was fun, bro. I mean,
the experience. You're going through the game. You're fucking swiping. Let me hear the play by play. Your feelings of how when you're tapping in and all that.
So I was doing my research because I remember I posted a track on YouTube, and I remember someone commented saying, "Oh, the only reason why I know this song's because of Quaver." And I remember replying back like, "Oh, what is that? Like, I've never heard of this. Oh, it's a rhythm game, and a lot of people.
It's a rhythm game.
It's a rhythm.
Oh, my bad. My bad. My bass ears are fucking.
It's a rhythm. Yeah, it's like a rhythm game.
All the bass heads are like,
It's a rhythm game that you could download for free on Steam.
Hey, but rhythm game coming soon.
Rhythm game. Developed by Lose the Temple Studios. So you already know.
LLC.
Facts.
Big C.
And he was like, yeah, that's like one of the that's like a hard track. Like I saw the statistics of how many people have passed and failed my track. They used the top track, and I guess like 380 people have passed it, and like 350 people have failed. So it has like a 50-60% like completion rate. It's like,
and you're getting obviously getting royalties for it, but fucking, so there's only one level of game. Like you can't set a level to it. It's just set on one level.
No, there's like the song gets, so the way this song got distributed on Quaver, I guess you could customize maps. You could customize your own. So even someone like yourself can even put like I can even do it.
You can make your own map. You can make
your own maps to your song. Like even any artist can map.
No, but so someone mapped your shit basically,
to
right?
Make it hard, yeah.
Okay.
They mapped it to make it hard.
That's good. So right now it's only set at one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Yeah, but
that's good. I like that.
So like it's not like you click a song and there's normal, easy. No, the song already has its like difficulty.
I'd like to think that the more difficult the song, the more badass the song was. Because if I this is just like this is just me going back to my Guitar Hero days. You know, no one wants to play the first 2 columns of those songs. No one wants to play Barracuda. You feel me? No one wants to play that. We're gonna go down to the harder. Yeah, no one wants to play that shit. We're gonna go down to where the harder tracks were. You
Believe
feel
me?
me?
I was really excited to play that, dude. I was a big fucking Guitar Hero freak, but yeah.
We're gonna go scroll down and play the metal type shit. You feel me? We're gonna go hard. You feel? And that's where your track is, right? It's down there, fam.
That's tight. I mean, and people could download the track, add it to Quaver, and I thought that was pretty cool that people have stumbled upon it, and like that's just another way to market your track. Is you can have someone that's like an active Quaver user. You could get in touch with them, and like if you don't know too much about, I mean, there's videos on YouTube like how to do that, but that's a cool way to like see your song be marketed like that. And I was playing my track. I played my own track. I didn't get past the second A bar.
Damn.
I failed, dude. So, but I'm gonna try to go back into it. I'm gonna try to beat it. Probably not though, but
that shit looked insane. You sent me the video. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, but that shit was crazy, bro. I never thought it would get to that point where seeing my own track like be on a rhythm game like that. I was pretty tight. It was pretty hard though, for me at least. Like that was my first day, and
what other type tracks were on there?
A lot of hyper pop, like Dance Dance Revolution type songs, like the doom 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 doom, like a lot of that stuff. There was one for there's like a variety because it's a community based. It's a really big community based game. So there's like a website where like people are just like adding their maps of new tracks. So there's like a lo-fi section. There's like it's like very diverse with genres. Like you could play a country track. It just depends whatever people have been mapping out. Like it has a variety, a big ass batch of genres. Quaver though. Yeah, it's for
Quaver.
free on Steam. Check it out.
True. Hell yeah. So, any upcoming music coming out? Or anything you're excited to listen to?
Right now, is there anything that I'm excited to listen to?
Or anyone you're excited?
That's a good question. I've not thought about that.
Who do you think is gonna drop this year? Like some big projects. Who do you think?
I could see sudden that. Oh, actually, I'm excited for Flume's album.
Flume.
Yeah, Flume is coming out with an album. It's called Palaces. Yeah, and
what are we gonna hear from Flume?
That's really. I guess he has premiere. I didn't get a chance to hear the track, but I guess he already has a single out that's like gonna be a part of the album. So I guess that might be a hint of like where that direction.
Try and listen to it live on Lose the Tempo.
Yeah, I'm down. I forgot what it was called though, so you might have to look the most recent Flume song. But yeah, Flume announced that they're gonna be having an album. They already have a tour centered around it as well. I think they already launched US dates as well. You could definitely follow Flume for more info on that, because them and Flume would know more about that info than we would. But Flume, man, when was the first time you heard Flume?
I can't remember the song name.
Oh. Is this the one right here?
There's the song right here.
Bet.
Who are the vocals? Hold up. These vocals are by May-A. Okay.
Hey.
These vocals fucking slap.
This is pretty tight, yeah.
Okay. I could fuck with this. I'm trying to think. Where am I at right now? Where am I playing this? Am I in the car? I don't know why I put my hand up. Am I in the car? Am I in bed just crying?
Nah, you're walking, like you're walking somewhere.
I'm
you're
walking.
Like, you're on the street. You're on the street on the side. It's night. Like the street lights are on. You're just walking. It's raining.
It's raining and I'm walking. Okay.
Yeah, it's raining. Oh no, not raining lightly, but it's kind of like. Oh no, I'm just like in the middle of the streets, you know. You know, like in the middle.
What city am I in? What city am I in?
Oh no. You're in. That's a good question. You're in Tokyo.
Oh yeah. Alright. Yeah, I can feel that. I can feel walking, slightly drizzling in Tokyo, and I'm just walking by everything, and I'm just astonished, and I'm just like, say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing.
I mean, I don't know. I was just brainstorming.
That was fire though. I like the drum structures. I like the percussions. They were very clean. I like that. That was fire. And the vocals.
The percussion was fucking.
I can see a lot of remixes of this song though.
No, oh yeah, for sure.
I could definitely see it. Honestly, bro, and I think that's the type of artist Flume is though, or like production they have is like they make music for other people to take and interpret themselves. I think like when I think of Flume, I think of artists on top of them, you know? Pause. Like like Vince Staples. Flume produced a whole Vince Staples song, right?
Yeah.
Like I see other artists like taking what they have and incorporating it, you know?
Mhm.
They're like a very good accent production, you know?
Okay.
Like they're like hot sauce, dog. It's good on everything.
True.
You feel me?
So Flume is good on everything.
Good on everything. Facts.
So when we go out to eat or we're like eating somewhere, like we don't get hot sauce, we put Flume on that hoe.
We put Flume on that bitch, man.
Hell yeah.
If you ever, and you know, in any song I have right now, I'd be down to give to Flume. And be like, yeah.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. I'd be like, hey, can you help out?
I mean, Flume's won a Grammy.
Yeah.
So I mean, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I collaborate with a Grammy winning artist.
Hell yeah. Looking forward to seeing what Flume was. That song came out 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. So. I wonder how many tracks his new album is gonna be.
True.
Palaces. I mean, it's an album, so for sure, most likely more than 10.
What's your prediction? How many? How many do you want?
I would. How many do I want? How many do I want? Okay. And because it's this album, I'll be reasonable with the number. I think 15.
15. That's a welly produced. So okay, so you're looking for structure. Okay.
And it's been like 5-6 years since like his last album.
And
so
I can see 15. I can see this track fitting in a very cohesive album. I can see 15. I can see 15.
I would settle for 10.
I wouldn't. I'm for sure more than 10. I wouldn't doubt it would hit 20 though.
Oh, you think it'll hit 20? Hey.
Just because I know Flume has a lot of shit. And like right now we live in the era where the more you put out, the more you stream, the more money you put in, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe. But I can see 15. I can see 15 for sure.
Yeah, I'm only hoping, but
I don't think it's under 15. I don't think it's under 14. For sure not under 14.
Okay.
I think it's more than 13. How much was Porter's? His was like
the one. Which one? This recent one or the world?
Nature.
Oh, Nature.
I think it was like 13, 14.
Around that number, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it being less than that.
I'm pretty sure it's more, bro. Yeah. And especially, and like we gotta consider this too. And like you were saying too, like the more now the social scape of things, the more like that's like the climate of it. If this is like signed to a label, then most likely like it's probably like, oh yeah, we want as much more material in his album, for more opportunities to have it streamed a lot more, for sure. So that comes into play too if like a album is connected to like a label or something, because obviously label will have influence on being like, oh yeah, we're gonna have it like 20 tracks or as much as we can. That seems reasonable. Yeah, they're not gonna shortcut that. I don't think so.
I don't know, especially not Flume, bro. They're gonna want a lot of shit from Flume. They're probably I wonder how whatever label he signed to, I wonder how they handle his marketing.
Yeah, I mean,
especially EDM act.
Yeah, I don't know if it's signed to label, but given the artist he is, I would just
signed. He signed to whatever label Vince Staples signed to, for sure. I'm gonna look it up right now. But yeah, like that would be very interesting to. Flume is signed to. Huh. Maybe he's not. Or, no, I'm pretty sure he is.
Who knows? Artists like Flume can't be independent anymore, Robert? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, he signed to Future Classic.
True.
Or that's his label?
True. Oh, shit.
Well, Mom plus Pop Music and then Transgressive Records. Future Classic. Maybe he's not signed. Oh, yeah. No, he's not signed. I thought he would be signed to a major. Well, he signed to independent, but I don't know if that's connected to anything.
I'm sure his team got it covered. His PR team covering that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm interested to see how it gets laid out. I want to see the rollout plan. That was his first single. Came out 3 weeks ago. Do you know anything else that he's been putting out?
I think that was just the last one that I've heard.
He hasn't put like Seb and then doing any.
Not that I remember. Nah.
Interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see the rollout. Because with EDM artists, project-wise rollouts, they usually do shit right. They'll make visuals beforehand, and they'll put out little hints and shit.
Uh-huh.
And this was a music video that was out. And the name of the album is
Palaces.
I like the name of that. I like Palaces. Palaces sound dope as fuck.
The last album,
I'm ready. I'm
Skins,
ready.
huh?
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. But Palaces, bro.
Palaces.
So I want to listen to some Flume music in a fucking palace, bro. In an ice. All right, let's go. Where can we find a palace at?
Hey, well, we might be well, who knows if do artists like go on tours before
after
they release
they
the
drop
album,
it,
right?
and then like a week or two after, or they'll probably give it like a month or a couple weeks because they want people to hear the music before they go on tour. It doesn't make sense
right off the bat, like, because you're not giving enough time for newer people to like be like to give them an opportunity to be like, oh yeah, like you're just like giving yourself more.
Yeah. You want people to hear the music. You want people to like sing it back to you. That you don't.
Yeah.
Last thing you want is just a bunch of listening ears, like, and especially live, bro, where the music doesn't sound as good. So yeah, you definitely let them listen to it and then go on that shit. But yeah, can't wait to hear Flume. But yeah, any music coming out for you?
Actually, I need to look at my schedule. I think I'm gonna have one coming out this upcoming month. I think it's a Daft Punk bootleg coming out. Yeah, I just need to like work a little bit more on that mix down, on the mastering, and yeah, that's gonna be out free download for the bootleg culture, right? Hey, Six, the producer that we talked about on our last podcast. Everything all got cleared out from the last time we brought it up. He redistributed the bootleg back to SoundCloud. He had I guess him and the person from Never Say Die, they talked with each other and like everything's all in good terms now.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so
good shit.
Out here now.
I'm glad everything got settled out.
See, look, I like to think that even us, like, we made a difference. Like, giving our opinions on that, like
huge difference, bros. We impacted the culture with that input. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah.
Because like you said in the last podcast, bro, like it's standing up for bootleg culture, right?
Yeah, fam. I'm just glad that it's all settled. I low-key was hella aggressive last week.
Not be like that, bro. The EDM will do that to you,
I guess. But yeah.
Yeah. What about you though? You got music coming up for month of March or anything?
I'm definitely gonna be dropping in March for sure. I'm not sure if it's going to be a trap track yet or if it's going to be a bass house or UK based, US based track. I'm not sure yet.
I know I'm definitely dropping a house track after this Daft Punk bootleg for sure. I premiered it last night. I think I got a really good reaction.
For sure.
Definitely show it to you too.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I am going to start dropping more mixes, I think. But visual mixes, like how I did with the other one. It was low-key fun doing it. And I want to do more. I feel like I haven't branded a sound yet of what like Zion-Don is. So I want to put out mixes just so people know like what they're getting when they listen to this. Yeah, because I don't think people really know about that. And I think people would like the one I put out last week. Yeah, last week. Cool reactions.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, so
I liked it, Carlos.
I liked it, Carlos. Shout out to homegirl. What the fuck? Yeah. I don't even think she knows who she is, but
she even listens to the podcast, right?
She probably does, but I don't think she knows.
Probably.
That.
There's a possibility. Now that I'm thinking about it.
But I don't think she knows. I like it. Carlos is her.
Yeah. I don't think, no. Can't. She can't.
Yeah, there's no way, right? There's no way.
Hoping.
Shout out. Inside joke, guys. Inside joke.
Yeah.
But hell yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that's all I got to announce. If you guys didn't catch me at Social Desert, it's all right. My next show will be to be continued. Yeah. So see you guys next time. Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the Spotlight Podcast here with the captains of the platform, Zion-Don, and here myself, Husky. Make sure to follow us at Lose the Tempo for more content, more podcasts, more Guess That Tempo episodes. We're going to have a lot more special guests coming on our platform. We're going to be talking more topics as well.
Let us know who you guys want on the platform, and we'll try
bug
to get
them on Twitter. Hey, bug them. Twitter is open platform. You can directly call them out. Like, hey, bro, you need to be on Lose the Tempo's podcast. That's what Twitter's for. It's to call people out. Like, hey, bro, so what? We're going to collaborate or what? I've been seeing producers do that. They're going to Twitter and be like, hey, bro, let's collaborate.
Oh, real quick, shout out to fucking Mystic for getting on the Ooze tour.
Yeah, he has a tour stop in Los Angeles.
Fucking lit, dog.
Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty dope.
Congrats, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna be stacking up for sure for that show.
Hell yeah, can't wait. Well, I'm definitely gonna be out there, bro, for sure.
Yeah, more information. Sounds by Mystic. Yeah, he'll keep you updated with more information on that for sure.
But yeah, closing out. Oh, go check out the Homeboy Segura's EP, Heaven's EP.
That's the other one too, yep.
Yeah, shit was fire. He does all his own visuals and shit like that, so peep that shit. He fucking puts work into it, so hell yeah, go check that shit out.
Yeah, that's all him, telling his story.
Facts.
So it's real dope to see that for sure.
Go check out his track, I Flipped a Car and Survived Without a Scratch.
I was there. It's crazy. I hear that track and I experienced it way. I'm the only one that can have a unique listening experience to it because I was the one that picked up Mark when that happened. So when I listen to it, it's just
you're like, I know this is what happened. You're right.
It's a very unique listening experience.
And you know what? When I listen to that, I feel like a car crash, bro. I feel like I'm about to get in a car crash, dog. You shouldn't listen to that car.
Just
that
a
track
car
while
flipping.
Driving.
Car flipping. He literally flipped, no scratches on my boy.
Bro, you should have seen the picture he fucking sent. Or you were seeing it, but I remember seeing the picture. He was like, I flipped my car. And his car just fucking upside down. Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck, dog?
Like a turtle flipped on his shell and shit. He had no scratches or it was fine.
Yeah, my boy was.
It was surprising. He
my boy was tweaking.
Final destination shit. Hey, he had to get to work. Gotta push the gas pedal.
Shit, Mike, you were on one. Oh fuck. My boy was straight sober too. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Marks, for the cool stories.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up.
Oh, and go stream Legends. It's almost at 1,000 fucking streams on my fucking SoundCloud. Go stream that shit. Run it up for me.
Only on SoundCloud. Exclusively on SoundCloud.
Hell yeah. It could only be exclusive on SoundCloud. Legend.
True. Yep.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Go bump that. All right, guys. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.